Today's video is a first impressions of volume 1 of the sample set from Imaginary Authors. I also have volume 2, but today we'll just be attacking volume 1. Volume 1 consists of 8 samples. I do not know the note composition of these. The only ones I recall from when I first looked into buying these is that Whiff of a Waffle Cone is supposed to be like a vanillic ice cream waffle cone, and that Memoirs of a Trespasser is supposed to be a vanillic scent. So we're just gonna go ahead and start spraying. My first one is gonna be A City on Fire. Okay, well, that is leathery. That is sharp and pungent. Okay, dark. This is like a city that's already burned down. Ashy coal, like those dark chunks of burnt through wood that you see in the ground after a fire. And maybe it was a rubber factory that burned down. Okay, that is... okay. That is the first impression. Beautiful composition, very striking. I don't think I've ever smelled anything like it. But very challenging and not for me. Okay, next is Whiff of a Waffle Cone. I was excited about this one. Hopefully not too excited to make this, a disappointment. All right. Oh my gosh. I mean, yes. There's a quick little brisk top citrus thing that happened, and then it blended in like a lemon caramel ice cream with caramel whirls in it. Roasty, very creamy, but without being that sour kind of creamy. If you have a problem with Bianco Latte's creaminess, which I personally do, which smells very synthetic and really puts me off, this is not that. This is actually real cream. Fantastic. Caramel ice cream. Love it. Brown sugar nuggets. Maybe some praline nuts in there. Delicious. That is gourmand. Yes, definition of gourmand. As it dries down over these last few seconds, it's been a little less sweet. Still delicious. Okay, moving on. Next is going to be Cape Heartache. I really do enjoy the naming, the creative naming. Kind of green, breezy, aromatic. Something woody. Piney, but not pine. Maybe some cedar. Okay. All right, next is going to be Every Storm a Serenade. Okay. It's aquatic. Maybe a little marine even. Yeah, I mean, maybe it smells like a storm. Or the smell after a storm. No, it still smells marine to me. Not fishy marine. Beautiful. So it has something a little bit like spruce in it. Next is Falling into the Sea. Okay. It's a little citrusy. It's brighter than Every Storm a Serenade. It's not bad. Next is Fox in the Flowerbed. Floral. First impression's like, it's alright. Going back to this one. Yeah, this one got more woody. Every Storm a Serenade got more woody. Falling into the Sea is nice. It has like a little weird sour smell in it. Let's go back to Cape Heartache. Okay. Alright. Licorice in Cape Heartache? Something... Next, Memoirs of a Trespasser. Oh, okay. This is a smoky vanilla. Yes. First it was more like spicy aromatic vanilla in the background, and now... Ooh. It smells like it's vanilla extract and smoke. Why would it be Memoirs of a Trespasser? Who knows? It's good. Okay, I like this one. Whiff of a Waffle Cone, but a little less sweet. A little bit more of the waffle cone coming through, I guess. You've licked off the ice cream and now you're closer to the cone. There's more cone now. Okay. All right, next is In Love with Everything. Okay, ooh, something super sweet. Citrusy and floral and sweet, hitting my face. Some kind of strawberry raspberry note. A little bit of that fruit salad in the fridge overnight, slightly fermented fruit where you're kind of on the borderline whether it's still good to eat or not. Yeah, I tend not to like the smell of fermentation so much. And I feel like saying fermentation is different than saying boozy, although booze is also a fermented spirit. I suppose when I'm saying fermentation, I'm referring more to the kombucha sort of smell. Not my thing. Let's go back to this one, Memoirs of a Trespasser, which I think is my favorite so far. Smokiness is coming through. Is this like a tobacco vanilla? And there's a little bit of spice in it, like cloves or something. Oh my gosh, it kind of reminds me of those clove cigarettes, those jarums, but not as clovey. Okay. Let's go through real quick. Yep. Smoke and leather. A little bit of burning leather. Yeah, I mean, I guess there were a lot of cows that died in the Chicago fire. Is this even what it's about, a city on fire? I assumed it was about Chicago. I'm sure there were a lot of cities that had massive fires before they had the technology to put them out rapidly. Hats off to our firefighters. Yeah. Definitely getting more of the waffle cone coming through. Cape Heartache. I don't know. Seaweedy, rocks, stormy. Which next? Storm is a Serenade. Oh, okay. Storm is a Serenade definitely is more aquatic and fresh and little green. This one's like a little more marine, seaweedy. Okay, next, Falling into the Sea. Fresher, happier, brighter. It has a little more citrus. Falling into the Sea has a little bit more citrus than the other ones. Fox and... Oh god, this is just like, what, a straight white floral? Fox in the Flowerbed? A little bit indolic, I would say. A little bit of more of a mature bloom. If I had to rate them, I would say Memoirs of a Trespasser, Whiff of a Waffle Cone, probably Falling into the Sea. Probably every Storm a Serenade. Yeah, because it's interesting. Cape Heartache, Falling into the Sea. Oh wow, and these, I would not wear A City on Fire, Fox in the Flowerbed, or In Love with Everything, but that is just my personality. Too leathery masculine, too indolic, flowery white, too much of that kombucha fermentation vibe happening. And these two I definitely would wear. Again, this is just the first impression, so it might totally change, but we shall see. Okay, so that concludes Volume 1